Hello everyone, I'm here today with a new process video and I've got a little bit of a different one here. I've got a fold out page. So it is 6 by 8, but I'm going to fold it in half. These four go together. This kind of does. This is the outside of that building, so that's why it's on the top fold. But I would like to get all 6 pockets done if I can. And as you can see, I have something in this one already. Can I get it out of there? Yes. So we did an Art Deco tour where we went around to, how many were there? I think 6? 5 or 6. We went around to Art Deco buildings specific to Chicago that were all within I think we walked less than 2 miles total. So they're all within maybe a mile and a half, mile and 3/4 distance from each other, and got to see how beautiful they were, learn about the architecture, learn about the Art Deco style. It was all great. And in my stash, I happened to find this. Now, I'm not going to use it on this layout, but I also, yes, I hear you, cat. Sorry. I also have this strip of paper, which screams Art Deco to me. So I'm hoping I get to use that on a future layout. It's too much for this one, but I want to use it. But I had this little tag, and for the life of me, I couldn't even tell you where I got it. And it's not like it was paper that I cut. You can see the hole is there. So it was punched, manufactured this way. Toward the back a little bit. From somewhere. I just don't remember where. But it is perfect for these photos. So I need to use that, but that means I'm going to have to build a card. And I just don't know about the background. Should I just go white since there is white? And then I keep it very white, black, and gold? I think that would be acceptable. So I do have to find a card for that. And then I just need to do some embellishments here. And maybe it'll only be this one. I like that this is zoomed in so you can see it's Chicago Board of Trade. But for embellishing, I would probably only do it up here or maybe hanging off the edge on this side. And then here I definitely have more space to work with, so we'll just see what happens there. For this top part, I have pulled out 2 things. I have pulled out ephemera, and I did my black and whites, and then my multicolor. I'm not sure anything in here would actually work, but maybe if it had some of this lighter blue. But black and white for sure would be okay. I do also have gray, but I'm going to kind of use that as a last resort, because when you look at this, this is more of there's a brown tint to it, right? It's a tan with a gray tint almost. So I'm not quite sure I'd want to do that. I think a standard black and white piece would pop out more if I use that. So I'm going to start with that. Hopefully I'll find something, but if not, I'll venture in here and just see, would there be anything in there that might be a possibility? I have picked out 3 possibilities for the top here, and where I place things is a little bit different than I would have thought. So I have this, which if I did this one, I would do it along the top. That makes the most sense since it's got a straight edge there. I would still see some of the blue, but I get the black and white. But then I have 2 items that I would actually place over the clock face here, because I don't need that twice. I've got the close up, but I don't want it to cover up where it says Chicago Board of Trade. I want to be able to see the name of the building clearly. So I have this option where I could just place that right there. And then I get a pop of black and white in the middle, kind of like that. And then the circles mimic each other. Or this one, this is kind of my favorite. And it's not the style at all that I thought I was looking for. But look at that. I kind of like that idea because it really makes the word pop. You get a lot of black there, whereas here you just kind of have a little bit, and it's a very different shape from this. It draws the eye there, so you would see the name. I like it. I do think it's going to be one of these. I kind of like having more of the background black with white font, whereas this one is the other way. I still like it. I just don't know that I like it as much as these 2. I've decided to go with this one. I just really like the look of it. So I'm going to do that one so I can adhere that and get that on the photo now. And I'm going to line it up as best I can here. Mostly centered. It does not have to be perfect. Maybe a little bit more to the left. There we go. So that's straight. If like, nope, it goes down a little bit on this side. Pull that up just a little, maybe. Is that better? Yeah. Okay, I like that. So now that one's done. Easy one. Now I have to do the pocket behind it, which is my Art Deco tag pocket. So there we go. That one's pretty easy, and that's all I'll do on the front. And then here is where I have to build my card with this. I have an idea here, and I'm not sure it's going to work, but I have this set of papers here. This blue isn't too far off from that. The one that I had that was closer, I think I used them all. Yeah. Wait, do I have it in this one? I have another set of papers. Are these the same? Just smaller? Yeah. Okay, so hold on. Maybe I have the other one, or did I use all that too? No. That's what I have. So I could use this one though. I'm just wondering, like, could I get away with a blue background? Even though there's no blue on here, except that tiny, tiny bit right there. You can see through the door. There is here. So I could carry that over if I wanted to. I would just have to make sure, here, let's do this and kind of visualize here. I would have to make sure that I have something else, another piece of ephemera or something over here that matches that blue. Otherwise, it's going to look very weird to just have it in one pocket and then have it not appear anywhere else on this inside of the page protector. So I'll cut it and see what I think. You know, if I don't end up using it, it's fine. If I cut it to 3x4, I'll use it for something eventually. I cut down the paper, so I have that at the ready. And then I was looking at what else I could do here. Whoops, with the inside that might match. So I pulled out all of my blue ephemera pieces here. And you know what? I'm going to do this to hold it down. There we go. So I need to find something that's pretty close to this color with whatever I've gotten here. I don't even remember what all I have in this bag at this point. So I'm just going to dump everything out and see what I see. I have 3 possibilities for what I can do in this space over here. The first one I'm going to show, because I'm not sure about the shape, the fact that it's got this rounded edge. I love that it says going places. It's a good color match, not perfect, but close enough. But I'm not sure I want that rounded edge, because with Art Deco, like, everything is so geometric. Those are straight lines. You're not going to see lots of curves like that. So for some reason, it's throwing me off because I just feel like the design doesn't match. But that doesn't mean I won't use it. It's just, that's my initial impression. It's the right color, so that's good. Then I have just this little saying here with the pennant end cut out. And look how closely that matches. It's great. I could just put that there, put staples in it, and I'm good to go. Like, it really doesn't, it doesn't need a whole lot other than that. However, if I wanted to bring in more shiny gold, I do have little gold stars that I could do. I have some gold enamel dots. Like, I could do something there if I wanted to. And then I just have this one, which is the blue, but then also has black, which definitely is happening here. So I really think I just need to lay it out and kind of play around with it and see, like, if this is going to be over here, how do those look with that card and that piece of ephemera. And actually, you know what? In just looking at this, I like this one the best now that I see it laid out. Oh, I just thought of something. I need something for the hole here. I don't think I have glitter brads. I'm pretty sure I don't have gold glitter brads. But I do know I have some gold glitter enamel dots. I'm positive I still have some left. I could put one in there to help kind of bring that out. And then maybe like that would be a bigger one and this one could be a smaller one is what I'm thinking. Or like 2, maybe 1 on each side. I don't know. But I think that might be an option for bringing that all together. I'm actually considering 2 different options for the enamel dots. Here were the ones that I have that are gold and silver. This gold is a little bit different than this. It's darker. So not sure how I feel about that. Then I pulled out these, and these aren't sparkly at all, but this color here, actually, I think that looks pretty good with this. It's a little bit lighter, yes, but it's not far off. Like the tone is the same. So I could use those and intermix. But I kind of wanted the bling since it's Art Deco. But I'm just not sure how I feel about that. And I can look more through. I have so many enamel dots, you guys. Oh my God. Why I keep buying them, I don't know. Because like I have more than enough. But I see them, they're pretty, and I buy them. So I may have some other ones. These were the ones I was thinking of. But maybe I have some other like random ones somewhere that might be a slightly different color. I can look, but I'm not confident that I'm going to find anything better than that. I have added that on. I put in the staples. It's all good. That's done. We'll see if I add anything more to that with enamel dots or whatever. But in the meantime, I want to put this card together. And I was looking at what else could I do with this. And I remembered I have some black and white stickers in here. They're phrases. And I wanted to see if any of them would work. And I kind of want a longer one that will hang off the sides, that will overlap the tag. And I think I want to do, where was the one that I saw? Finding New Places. Where is it? I saw it. Wasn't it in here? Oh, Happiness is Seeking New Places. That's the one. I want to use that one. And it's going to stick out quite a bit over this, but I'm okay with that. That's the look that I want. So I'm going to stick that on and then I will assess. I have that put together and I love the way the phrase looks. And I think I'm just going to try one of these. In this kind of gold tan color. How big do I need? That's tiny. Probably that medium one. Let's see how it looks. Ooh, I like it. Look at that. Okay, so now the question is, do I do anything else with the card? I could do some ink splattering in black or white. I wouldn't do gold. There's already a lot of gold. Do I want that? Maybe not. Maybe I want just the clean lines that I see here. If so, like this one's done that. Yeah, you know what? I don't think I need to do anything else. I think I'm just going to leave it as you see it here. So here's another one done for Chicago. Thanks for watching.